In this video, we're going to take a look at the amazing career of Frank Welker. You may not know his name, but you certainly know his voice. A decade ago, Forbes magazine published their list of the highest earning Hollywood stars of 2010. The list included names like Leonardo DiCaprio, Martin Scorsese, Johnny Depp, Robert Downey Jr., Daniel Radcliffe, and Tom Cruise. But topping the list was Frank Welker. Frank, or his voice, has appeared in more than 110 movies with a total box office take of over $15 billion. He currently holds the number 4 position in overall ranking. Frank is probably best known as the voice of Freddy from the classic Scooby-Doo cartoons. Not only did he voice Freddy, but he also took over the lead role of Scooby in 2002, since the original Scooby-Doo voice actor Don Messick had died. Born in 1946 in Denver, Colorado, Frank started as an actor and stand-up comic. His clever and hilarious voice impressions led to doing voice work in Hollywood. His first voiceover was in a commercial for Friskies dog food. The producer's girlfriend informed him of auditions for Hanna-Barbera, which was casting for Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Frank originally auditioned for the role of Shaggy, which eventually went to Casey Kasem. He landed the role of Freddy, and eventually Scooby-Doo. His first on-camera film role was playing a college student who befriends Elvis Presley in The Trouble with Girls. Disney fans may remember him as Kurt Russell's friend in The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes and its sequel, Now You See Him, Now You Don't. So both Frank and Kurt are alumni of Medfield College, which is a setting of several Disney films and is even referenced in Epcot's Journey into Imagination. Frank has a long history with Disney. Those who remember the Kitchen Cabaret show at Epcot's The Land may remember Frank as Mr. Eggs from the Ham and Eggs duo.
By the way, Mr. Egg.
Yeah?
Why was Chicken Little so upset the other day?
Well, his mother fell asleep in a hot tub, and his brother was born hard-boiled.
One more joke like that, and we'll get the hook.
Hook? Say, that reminds me. What about the fish story?
Frank can also be seen, or rather heard, as Melvin the Moose at the Magic Kingdom's Country Bear Jamboree. He also voiced Aladdin's sidekick Abu and Jasmine's pet tiger Raja, and even voiced the Cave of Wonders.
When I was trying to come up with a voice for Megatron, I had this deep voice that I played with, and it was actually started as an impression of Barry White. Now, probably a lot of you don't know who Barry White is. He was the singer of Love, and he used to sound kind of, "You love it, baby. I want you, baby. I need you, baby." And it was such a big, powerful, funny voice to me, because I was just a kid going, "Well, it's funny. It's scary too." But anyhow, it was really, so I loved that voice, and I started kind of fiddling with it. Yeah, and I used it also for Dr. Claw and for "I'll get you, Gadget, if it's the last thing I do, Gadget!" In a couple of other features, a Disney feature, The Cave of Wonders. He who enters the Cave of Wonders, beware.
He was Bullseye in Toy Story 3, Pegasus in Hercules, and literally dozens and dozens of animated characters from just about every Disney TV show you can think of. In the 1980s, Frank voiced many recurring characters in the original Transformers animated series. He voiced several Decepticons, including the leader, Megatron. When Hollywood needs an animal voice, they turn to Frank Welker. Most are animated characters, like Curious George, but one of my favorites, because it's so unusual, is that of Cujo, the rabid dog from the Stephen King story. He's voiced classics like Dumbo and even the monkey in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Life goes on, Indy. There is the proof.
And now, 50 years after Scooby-Doo's premiere, there's a new Scooby-Doo movie simply titled Scoob. And Frank Welker is still in the cast. However, for a change, he's no longer Freddy, but Scooby-Doo himself, a role he's been voicing since 2002. He's the only original cast member in the most recent Scooby-Doo film. I was able to find an incredible 1,847 characters that Frank has voiced. At age 74, Frank Welker shows no signs of slowing down. Here's to a most prolific actor and voice artist, Frank Welker. Thanks for watching, everyone. As always, I encourage you to like and share the videos. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe by clicking my face in the corner, and don't forget to ring that bell icon so you know when I post new videos.